What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Slim Jizzle 83 on a Friday, August the 3rd, 2012. Just want to make this video about what's been going on so far in training camp. I just want to give a shout out to everyone that's watching this video. If I don't know you or the ones that subscribe to me, thank you so much. And the people that left comments, thank you. Even they're good or bad. So thank you. Just kind of want to talk about 4 topics really. The first one being the battle of the free safety position. Or as of right now, the battle is between Barry Church and Brodney Poole. Brodney Poole, as you know, I already mentioned my in my video the other day that the last video that I made, that Brodney Poole, he failed his conditioning test along with Felix Jones and Andre Holmes. But since he missed out on, the practices and due to the fact that he failed his conditioning test, it made Barry Church become the next man up. Yes, the rookie Matt Johnson hasn't really, he just came off the PUP list, which is called the physical unable to perform list. That's kind of somewhat of a big deal. because if you're on that list, basically whoever the next man, that's like, say, the understudy or the guy that's got some type of niche or whatever, is trying to crack the lineup or make the 53 roster, is going to get more reps. So far, Barry Church is really winning the battle of the free safety position. Now, I just mentioned these 3 guys that failed the conditioning test. All of them has passed on Wednesday, so they're good. But they couldn't be in the pads and anything like that on Wednesday. So they'll be in pads today in training camp. So everybody will be in full pads today, except for the PUP, guys and stuff and everything. The second one that I want to really talk about is the Dez issue. Dez Bryant issue right now, only thing that I've heard and what I've seen and everybody already expressed on the news already, is that the fact that everybody think that maybe Jerry Jones is really going to probably cut ties with with Dez Bryant. So to me, it's kind of a risky move to really kind of say, something like that. But then also at the same time, you need to like put some type of pressure on the kid just to keep him in line. Yeah, this is his first arrest, and it's unfortunate the way it happened. But I don't think the commission really gonna come down hard on him. He might get fined, but that's about it. I don't think he's gonna get suspended, anything like that, because it didn't really kind of escalate from that point of, for as it going to trial really. But they're still temping at it, but I don't think it's gonna really, go anywhere. So only thing they probably end up doing is probably get counseling or doing something where, you have to, they're gonna keep a monitor on him. But if I'm the Cowboys, I would surround him around the positive individuals that makes a very good role model for him, especially the veterans, the guys that's been there a little bit longer than him. You gotta understand, he's going into his 3rd year, and for him to kind of get himself in this situation, this is something that he didn't need, because it's like his numbers get better and better every year. His first year he came out and came on the scene and he did his thing. Last year, he didn't really return punts, but he made a big impact as far as, making the big catches and, catching touchdowns, beating certain matchups and all this stuff like that. But I think this year he's going to really have a breakout season, and I can only hope for the best, and I want the best for him. But they're going to have to really grind on him a lot harder than what they've been doing, since he's been, since now that he's in this predicament. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But I am against physical violence or domestic violence of any nature and everything. I don't support it, and but you have to make an example out of someone. But like I said, that's totally up to the league and the Cowboys what they're going to do. The next thing I want to really kind of go over is the tight end position. Right now, of course, Jason Witten already is the starting tight end, but it's the matter of who's going to get the second, who's going to be in second, who's going to be in third in depth. As of right now, John Phillips is, pretty much at the second, second in depth, but you got John Hanna, the rookie out of Oklahoma. He's a good pass catching receiver, for a tight end. I mean, the guy runs a 4.4 and a 40, which is good. So, but the thing about it is that, we don't have that blocking tight end, that we usually need to have. But, I mean, one thing about it, I was, kind of going, through some videos that I saw from the Cowboys Network, the Dallas Cowboys.com, and they was basically talking about how, what was the difference between Phillips and Martellus Bennett. Now he's with the Giants, and I did talk about him the other day, Monday. Um, you know, I wouldn't say he was a good blocking tight end. I mean, he was a big body. You know what I'm saying? He was a big body where, if we get in the goal line situations, whatever, you know, I don't think we're gonna miss him at all. I'm not gonna miss him. I know that, but he's a big body guy. But you know, he just not a good receiver or anything like that. But he's a big body to where it kind of makes it hard for defenders kind of get around him. But then again, at the same time, he was a bust to me. So, but I'm not really sure that the tight end situation is gonna really play a factor too much unless Witten was to get hurt, which I'm praying that he doesn't. Then lastly, Lawrence Vickers. The impact that he's had in camp has been very phenomenal. I think by having him with the experience that he has and him blocking for guys like Peyton Hillis, Arian Foster, those guys, Pro Bowl, type guys, and even Peyton Hillis was on the Madden cover from last year, because of, because Vickers is a point on attack guy. He's an old throwback fullback that you want. I mean, it's very likely to find fullbacks like him in this league that takes pride into his position. I mean, he's a wrecking ball. So, I really like this guy, and I like his attitude. I love his intent, his tenacity, and his intensity. And his integrity. That's the key. Integrity, putting the team first. That's his whole main front. His whole mindset to the Dallas Cowboys. It's about the team. It ain't just about one player. It's about the whole team. Everybody has to pull their weight. But that's all I got today. I just want to give some shout outs to to the fan club. I mean, to the fan club I'm in. The Southern California Dallas Cowboys fan club. The Prez Lewis and Vice Prez Robert. They will be up in Oxnard this weekend. For training camp, and I will be there. Hopefully everything goes right. Just want to give a shout out to the NFL girl. I want to give a shout out to Nene. I want to give a shout out to the Wildcat, Jacob Gathers, South of Heaven 88, Hidden City 77, Simon's 1974, Shango, the Dallas Cowboys Show. And also, if you want to know more news about the Dallas Cowboys, will you please go on thelandryhat.com. Check them out. It's a great website. And lastly, I want to add this too. The Cowboys became the first NFL team on Facebook to reach over 5 million, likes, fans that's on Facebook. You can sit here and call them bandwagons all you want to. They're not bandwagons. We're true blue to our team to death. So, hey, you say what you want to say about us, but, hey, we're still here. We're still standing. So, but I'm gonna be out, and oh, and I want to give a shout out to my boy JC. You know who you is, Southern California. That's my boy, and everything like that. So, all right, I'll let you later.